Are you aware that you can have a fabulous, I'm talking about a really amazing wardrobe without spending loads of money on it and still feel amazing, feel confident, look stylish, and refreshed every time you get dressed? Give me a yes or no on that. I will tell you, I'm going to just be completely transparent. I used to have this love hate relationship with my wardrobe because I felt like every single time I had to walk in there, it was very fatiguing and as if I had nothing to wear. Okay. And I know I'm not the only one that's felt like this. I've worked with many clients over the past years that feel the same way. And even just talking to friends and family, they also feel the same. So this little style session is for you if you are ready to do a wardrobe refresh on a budget. I'm so happy that you're here today. My name is Gina Tassinelli. If we've never met before, welcome to the page. I'm also known as the Style Rebel Mama, and I work with women just like you, just like myself, that are in business, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, experts, authors, speakers, professionals that want to feel more aligned, more like themselves in their style, and still live life, take care of the kids, take care of the families, do our daily grind, but feel confident and stylish doing it. And you can do that even wearing multiple hats, I promise, and even working from home. So before I officially get started, I'd love to know, do you work from home now? And if so, what do you do? Brag a little bit. Tell us what you do. Feel free to drop your business link down below. It's totally cool. I know that over the last, I would say what, like 2 full years now at least, the dynamics of working from home has completely changed. Many of us still do. I've been doing it for 14 years. So for me, it hasn't been a new thing. But from just talking to people over the last couple of years, women especially, about wardrobe and having to show up on Zoom and on video now more than ever, right? One of the, I guess I would call it challenges that I know many of us have is that we feel like we're wearing the same thing over and over again because we're at home, right? We're doing more things from home. We're not out like we used to be. And here's the thing, that definitely can keep us in this rut of not feeling confident, not feeling empowered, not feeling stylish if we're constantly wearing the same thing. And the same thing to you could be maybe leggings and an oversized t-shirt, maybe it's sweatpants and a sweatshirt, maybe it's a pair of jeans and a graphic t-shirt, which by the way, I love, but I do love to level it up a little bit with a denim jacket and some fun statement earrings. But whatever it is, whatever your work from home uniform is, when you feel like, what is the point of getting dressed because you're not seeing anybody that day? You will stay in this rut of feeling like when it's time to actually find something that you want to wear, you're going to have to go spend lots of money to refresh your wardrobe. But I'm here to tell you, you absolutely don't. Okay. So if you're watching this live, let me know. Just say live down below. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know. And if you are watching this on the replay, please drop your comments, questions down below. I always come back. So don't be shy. I'm here. All right. So I'm looking down at my notes because I don't want to lose track of what I'm talking about. But so I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give you an extra bonus one. So there's 12 things, okay? That includes my little bonus. There's 12 things that I want to share with you today, 12 tips that are going to help you to build an amazing wardrobe, but on a budget so you don't break the bank. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is that start with what you currently have. I can't tell you how old this tank top, this little tank that I have is. It is, gosh, probably about 5 years old. And do I wear it often? I can't say that I often do, but I do wear it within 6 months because that is one of my suggestions. No rules, there's no fashion rules around here, but one of my suggestions is if you haven't worn something in 6 months or less, that it's time to get rid of it. So, number one tip, Start with what you already have. Go through your closet, which is most likely jam packed. I'm actually getting ready to, and I've been talking about this for a little while, but things come up. But it is definitely time for a spring closet cleanup. I don't know about you. Would you like to follow me on this? So I've done one over the last few years. I've done at least once a year virtually, where we actually motivate each other, we hold each other accountable while we're doing this clean out over 5 days. And if you want to participate in that, I will bring it back. So just drop cleanup down below, and I might bring something soon. Okay, so if it's jam packed, if your closet is jam packed, then it's definitely going to be hard to find good stuff in there. Okay, so cleanup is necessary. And what I mean by cleanup is asking yourself some really tough questions. Am I going to wear this within the next 6 months or before? Does this still fit me? Can this stain ever come out? Those types of questions. Does this remind me of, a bad experience? Why am I still holding on to this even though I haven't worn it in like 5 years? Does this still have a tag on it? So you gotta just be like really, really hard on yourself during this time, and just be true to yourself and get rid of whatever is not serving you, whatever doesn't fit you, whatever you can't get the stain out of, all those things. You got to get them out of there, because I promise you will find some really amazing hidden gems in your closet when you do that. So that's number one, is start with what you have. Do a cleanup, take inventory of what you currently have before you go out and you buy a whole new wardrobe, which, by the way, you do not need a whole new wardrobe in order to have a fabulous wardrobe on a budget. Number two is sell whatever clothes is still really fabulous. It's still in great condition, but it just doesn't serve you who you are today. Get rid of it. So, if you are an up and coming coach or consultant, or maybe you have been for a while, but your style has changed, your brand has changed. Guess what? It's okay to get rid of that clothes that doesn't serve who you are today. And the best way to give it away is, I honestly believe in donating over selling, to tell you the truth. But if you have some designer pieces in there that you spent a lot of money on, check out a consignment store, a really great consignment store, boutique, those types of places, or even like Poshmark is a great one. I've never personally sold anything on there, but I bought some things on there. So that's also a really great one. Number three is mix and match your pieces. So some people, and I used to do this too. I really didn't know how to mix and match things. And I thought, okay, this is a pair of these are white pants. It can only go with this. Or I'm going to actually show you right now. I'm going to pull my camera down. So if you notice, look what I have right now. Okay. I have these like blue pants on, right? So these blue pants, I would, oops, I'm having a little bit of like tech setup craziness today. So these blue pants, in my prior image consulting and personal styling days, I would have just probably worn a white top with these pants, or a printed top that I felt, definitely coordinated well. Here's the thing. You do not have to only stick, when you're wearing colors, you don't have to just stick with neutral colors that match each other. Or, for example, a colored pant that will only go with white or a neutral top or a print. Okay. Use a color wheel and mix and match with color and patterns. And so not only is this going to level up your style and make you feel stylish, you're going to be that person that when people walk by, they're like, wow, how did she put that outfit together? Like, do you have friends like that, where you see them and you're just like, how did she think of coordinating that together? So that's what people do, is color coordinating, especially like when you see like celebrities, you see these photos and you're like, wow, I never thought of those colors, putting those colors together. That's what stylists are using. They're using these simple color wheels. I mean, there's more that can go into it, absolutely, because I do a whole color analysis on people. That's one of the services I provide. But when it comes to clothing, you can get away with cheating a little bit with a color wheel and really finding out what colors go really well together. So, for example, the blue pants that I have on right now, I could do a yellow top, like say this was a yellow top with my blue pants and neutral shoes and be out the door and look really, really stylish and feel really awesome about it. And it's really about the feeling that's happening inside when you do these things. It's not about what other people think, but it's the feeling inside because that projects on the outside. And that's just going to elevate everything that you do in your personal life and in business. And so mix and match. And also mix and match a variety of different pants with tops. So if you buy an outfit, it doesn't just have to go together. Take some time to see what else you can mix and match with it inside of your closet, even if it's just 15 minutes on a Saturday. Play in your closet, have fun, play and dress up. Okay, number 4 is if you're going to go shopping, like if after you do this closet cleanup and you mix and match some different garments to figure out, what you can actually get out of what you still have. If you're going to shop, try going to a consignment store first. Or I love Target, honestly. I love Target. I love, there's some great places even on Amazon that you can shop on. You don't have to break the bank to have quality outfits and clothes. Now, there are some things that I do tend to splurge a little bit more on, like blazers, things like that, because that's a more sophisticated type garment that I want it to last. I don't, and I'm not one to go in and out of trends. Like if I find a trend that I love, I'm going to stick with it. That's just becomes part of my signature style. Another thing to think about, and this is going back to the mixing and matching, is using fashion layering pieces like cardigans, dusters, blazers, denim jackets, things like that, as well as accessories. You can get so much more out of an outfit when you use accessories with it. Okay, number 5 is find a tailor that you can count on, that you absolutely trust, and you can go to them and they know how to dress you, they know how to size you. So we've been going to the same tailor for about 20 years. And um, it's just now like habit because they always do an amazing job and they know, how we fit, how things fit on us. So find a tailor. So don't let things just pile up in your closet. If you've lost weight, instead of getting rid of that clothes, try to get it tailored first. I did that a while back after having my last child, my son, um, and all of the weight that I lost from breastfeeding. And so I found that a lot of the things that used to fit me didn't fit me anymore. They were very loose on me, but I loved them. So I got the pants, taken in some. And that was a great way to save money instead of having to feel like I needed to go out and buy an entire new wardrobe. Okay, number 6 is I just actually mentioned this just a second ago. Go for things that are more classic than trendy because trendy goes in and out of style. You'll love it one day, you won't care for it the next day, and then you've spent this money and where has it gone? It's gone to a department store or a boutique or a store that you know, now you've just given them your hardworking money and you're not even going to wear that anymore. So try to go for pieces that are more classic, that are more aligned with you for the long run. And if you do go after a new trend that you really are attracted to, keep it, make it part of your signature style. It doesn't have to go out of style for you. Just because it's not on trend for the world doesn't mean it can't be a part of you. Number 7, if you are fashion challenged, I have a little secret for you. We were not born knowing how to do fashion. No, These are things that are learned. But if you still feel like you have a fashion challenge, which is totally okay. That's why there's people like me around to help you with that. Go for neutrals. Neutrals or solid colors are the best. So if you find that you have a lot of prints in your closet, it might be time to really consider adding some basics, and which I would include some neutrals in that. So, the white, the grays, the navies, beige, those types of colors. And then maybe there's colors that are just neutral for you. So you're gonna laugh, but coral is a neutral color for me, like because I love it. So for me, I find that to be neutral. So is yellow. I'm a very bright, colorful person, and so that just really goes with my personality and my style. And by the way, solid tops are much easier to accessorize and to mix and match with other things. Number 8, this is a must have. So this actually should have been at the very top of the list, is to have a full length mirror. You don't have to spend hundreds on this. You can go to Target or even Walmart and get a full length mirror and hang that baby up. Make sure that you have some decent lighting in wherever you're dressing yourself, and check out your entire appearance when you're wearing that outfit instead of just being like in front of your dresser or bathroom vanity where the mirror might be from like your waist up. Have a full length mirror so you can check your entire body out when you have that outfit on, and then just be really observant as to what parts of that outfit you like or dislike, if there are any parts that you don't like. That way you don't make the mistake of buying that same style again. Number 9 is never bring home an outfit or a piece of clothing, garment that you don't love. Like if you're walking around the mall and there's an awesome sale and you're like, oh my gosh, but how can I pass this up? It's, $20, $40, I don't know, from 200. But then you're only considering it because of this price, but it's not something that you absolutely love. Leave it at the store. Don't bring it home, because you're going to fall into that trap of having that decision fatigue when you walk into your closet and all of that clutter again. This is coming from a recovering shopaholic. So I know. The other thing to do is, if you're, kind of iffy about it, think if there are 3 different things in your current wardrobe or 3 different ways that you could style it. At least 3. That way you know that if you bring it home, you're going to be able to mix and match it and pair it with other things. Number 10 is that if you find a top that you absolutely love, see if you can find it in a couple different colors. So that is a great way to shop on a budget. Is you don't have to have all of these different things, but if there's a style of a top or pants or even a cardigan that you really, really love, get it in a few different colors. You already know you love it, so you're most likely going to wear it, and you most likely are going to be able to mix and match it with other things. So that's a great one. And then number 11, but I do have a bonus. So number 11 is try to choose quality classics. So I did say Target is a great place to shop. Honestly, you can really shop on a budget at Target if you need to go buy something new, or there are great places online, but make sure that their quality is really to your standard, because the last thing you want to do is buy a top for $20 and, after a few washes, it starts to come apart. So, especially if it's something classic that you can wear quite often and you can mix and match with other pieces. And then number 12 is, this is actually a tip that was shared with me some years back. When you are, or before you start to do a closet cleanup, one of the easiest ways to kind of give you a um, a kind of do pre-work on the actual closet cleanup is, for about 2 weeks, as you're wearing clothes and then you wash it and you hang it back up. Some things you don't wash immediately. So, however it is, whenever it's time to put it back into your closet, turn the hanger the opposite way. That way, within like 2 weeks or even a month of you doing this, you can get a really good idea as to what clothing are you really not wearing. And so the clothing that you do wear, maybe you want to turn it the opposite way. The clothing that still hasn't been worn, you leave it facing away from you. And that'll give you a really great inventory of the pieces that have just been sitting there for a while and are lacking love. And if they're lacking love, that means it's probably time to get rid of them. So I hope that today was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I will see you next week, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, same time of the same time. And if you feel like you need an extra little boost, somebody to guide you through these different tips, that's what I'm here for. So drop hashtag style down below, and I'm happy to offer you a complimentary 30-minute style session where we will virtually connect on Zoom and go through what your current style is, how you envision yourself, and then do kind of our own little decluttering right there on our Zoom call. All right. So I'll see you next week. Have a fabulous rest of the day. Bye, guys.